Hey PlayStation gamers, welcome back to another video. Sony has responded to concerns that the PC market is basically stealing PlayStation gamers. People are worried that PlayStation or Sony putting all their exclusive games on PC could be damaging to Sony itself, and Sony got to the point where they had to address this in an executive meeting to basically quell people's concerns. Let's talk about it. Let's talk about whether PC gaming is hurting the PS5. Let's get into it. I'm Blaze2K. But before we get into the video, guys, check all the links down below in the video description for the best tech you could find, hands down. We've got all the best tech of the year, all the best PS5 Pro accessories and PS5 accessories, all the best Steam Deck accessories if that's your thing, and the best coffee ever made by mankind with nootropic mushrooms that just improves your health. And talking of health, if you want to invest in your sleep and your health overall, the best smart ring that tracks your sleep and tracks basically a bunch of body metrics for you, the Ultra Human Ring Air. Use my links down below to save money right now. Click them, click them, click them. Anyways, enjoy the rest of the video. So I saw this article on Games Radar today and it kind of made me smile a little bit. I'm a PC gamer myself. I also have a PlayStation console and I like switching back and forth. I think PC is great if you want the best of the best performance, and you also want the ability to be able to do more than just gaming, right? Browsing the web, being productive, doing other stuff, and also emulation, all that sort of stuff, right? There's a lot you could do on a gaming PC that you can't do on a PlayStation as of right now, and that extends to the Steam Deck. And so I play PC games on my gaming PC, pick up my Steam Deck, carry on where I left off, and take it wherever I want to go. PlayStation could also be like that if they release a gaming handheld. But there's also been some concern about PlayStation releasing a lot of their exclusive titles over on PC. PlayStation gamers are kind of mad, saying, Sony, we wanted exclusives for PlayStation and PlayStation only. Why are you selling your games on PC? And Sony's basically responded to basically calm everyone down a little bit. So Sony says there's no major risk of players choosing PC gaming over a PS5, even if the PS5 Pro is $700 and the base console got a price hike in some regions. So basically, as you know, PC gaming can be expensive, right? You've got different graphics cards, you've got the case, you've got the motherboard, the power supply, it all adds up. I paid about $3,000 for mine back here. Even on the low end, you'd be struggling to find a cheap enough gaming PC that just makes gaming at 4K, 8K a reality with upscaling and have it just be all buttery smooth and work the way it's supposed to, right? That's the beauty of console gaming, is that it brings gaming to the masses for a reasonable-ish price point without having to worry about building a PC or spending $3,000, right? And I think that's a good thing. Inherently, that's a good thing. But yeah, it's basically Sony's saying that they're not worried about people building a PC when the PS5 Pro is $700, even though it is $700, which is still a price hike over the base PS5. So let's see what they've got to say. So according to Sony, there's no risk of PlayStation players making the move from console to PC, something the company stands by despite the PlayStation 5's recently adjusted price in Japan and the controversy surrounding how expensive the newer PS5 Pro is. I think you'd be really hard-pressed to build a gaming PC yourself. Not only the fact that you'd have to build it yourself to try and get anything close to the performance and maybe thrift a little bit and buy secondhand parts, it would be a whole hassle. You'd rather just buy a PS5 Pro. Basically, they're not concerned in the slightest that people are going to choose to do that instead of just buying a PS5 Pro, right? So speaking during a shareholders Q&A held early last month, Sony confirmed as much after questions regarding PS5 exclusives and their role in preventing players from swapping from console to PC came to light. We are in the latter half of the console cycle for the PS5 and the number of PS5 titles has been increasing, explained Sony. We have also confirmed internally that the transition of users from PS4 to PS5 is trending well. The company continues, stating that players swap from PS4 to PS5 has resulted in more digital transactions. And we knew it was going to go that way. We knew, more people are buying digital games. There's a couple of holdouts. There's a couple of people I saw in the comments in my last video saying that they still, it's a principle sort of thing, right? They're like, I'm not going to be forced to buy everything on digital. I'm sticking by my principles and I'm going to keep buying discs. I respect that, but you're in the minority nowadays. I think most people are just happy for the convenience of downloading games. And they said, in addition, we see users tending to purchase more software when they switch to PS5, which we see as a positive. Even though PS4 users are shifting to PS5, however, Sony says it doesn't see a similar move from PS5 to PC, nor does it feel as though any such move will potentially happen in the near future. In terms of losing users to PC, responds the company, we have neither confirmed that such a trend or any trend like that is underway, nor we see it as a major risk so far. It would be a valid concern, though, as reported by Automaton in August that the PS5 suffered a loss of sales due to Sony hiking the price for the standard console by 13,000 yen, about $85, whereas Xbox figures went up, a situation that implies a swap occurred from PlayStation to Xbox. So let me know in the comments. I want to ask you guys, is there a point, a line in the sand that you will not cross as far as prices are concerned for consoles? We discussed this previously, how Phil Spencer at Xbox basically said, hey, we're not going to be able to grow the gaming industry by selling $1,000 consoles. Apple might get away with it with smartphones, but those are smartphones and they do a lot of different things other than just play games. Is there a line in the sand you won't cross? Are you okay with paying 600, 700, 800, 900, 1,000 and upwards for a gaming console? Let me know. Is that why, would a price increase from PlayStation make you swap to PC or make you swap to Xbox? Let me know in the comments because I'm curious. Basically, Automaton here is saying that's why PS5 suffered a loss of sales, and people switched to Xbox because of that. Kind of interesting. Now, well, it's not exactly the same. The high price of the recently released PS5 Pro could raise concerns about a possible move on behalf of fans of Sony's console to PC. I think PCs are still a little bit pricey compared to consoles. As I said, you know, if you're building a desktop PC, a tower PC, even buying a pre-built is going to cost you more than buying the parts yourself. And if you do want to go that route where you build it yourself, it's not that hard to build yourself. I built mine by myself after like 10 years or 15 years of not building anything. It's not that hard, but I still don't think it's for the masses just yet. I don't think people want to have to, do a lot of shopping and find what parts are compatible with the other parts and are they going to fit in this case and do all that homework, right? I think it's a niche. PC building is a niche. Building pre-builts is a bit pricey, and until those prices come down, I don't think PC gaming is going to threaten console gaming. I mean, certainly we're starting to see handheld gaming PCs now, like the Steam Deck, like the ROG Ally, like the Lenovo Legion Go, and those could pose a threat to consoles, but they'll never be as powerful as a home console set, right? Handhelds have always been behind for a reason, because they're smaller, they're not as powerful, and they have to work within a certain power envelope. And I think, until console or handhelds catch up with their console counterparts, I don't think nothing's going to change. So yeah, it seems that there's not many concerns that Sony's currently considering or worried about. However, unsurprisingly, after all, scalpers were selling the limited edition PS5 Pro 30th anniversary bundle for upwards of $5,000, and a good few devoted players were willing to pay the unreasonable price. Talking of which, I've not checked on the prices of the PS5 Pro 30th anniversary bundle. Let me go check and see what scalpers are selling it for now, and if they're selling them. Yep, they're still going for about $4,000, $3,000 to $4,000. This one's open box, essentially used. The guy's just repackaged. I mean, let's be honest. That's got one bid, 3 days and 15 hours left, $2,500, $3,300 or best offer for the Pro bundle here. $2,600, $2,675 for this one, and it's got 41 bids. So people are paying thousands and thousands of dollars for this still. And more interestingly enough, here's the auctions that were completed. So $2,850, $3,049, $5,599. That's ridiculous. $3,000. So they're going for around $3,000 right now if you want to get one, and pay scalper prices. Remember, this cost, I believe, $1,100 from PlayStation Direct. So people are paying 3 times the price for this bundle, and I get it. I was a 90s kid. I grew up in the 90s. I played PlayStation 1. My dad got me a PS1, and I loved it. And God did I love it. I love the PS1. I love the Sega Mega Drive or Genesis here in the US. The 90s and 2000s were such a cool time. Man, I wish I can go back. But yeah, Sony's not concerned. Do you think they should? Do you think they should be? If they're not that concerned, then why aren't they just straight up releasing all their exclusives on PC? I want to see Gran Turismo 7 come to PC. Damn it! Come on, PlayStation, get it on PC. I'd love to play it on PC. I'd be playing it all the time. But anyways, guys, I love you. I appreciate you. Stick around, hit like, subscribe, click the bell icon. It means the world. Enjoy the holidays. Hopefully you and your family are doing well, and just stay safe out there, all right? It's cold. It's getting cold where I am. But yeah, I'll see you in the next video. Keep gaming, keep having fun, stay safe. I'm Blaze2K. Hopefully you stick around the channel. Yeah, help us get to 100,000 subscribers. That'd be really cool. I'd love to have a badge up on this wall here. I'm leaving this wall like empty for that, like, $100,000 and $1,000 subs plaque. That'd be so cool. Please help me get there. Anyways, peace out, guys. Bye.
Let's go.